Ladies and gentlemen, we have our Superman. That's right, after months, if not years, of the announcement of Superman Legacy, we have our Superman as well as our Lois Lane for Superman Legacy, the official start of the new DC Universe helmed by James Gunn and Peter Stefan, which, yeah, you guys need it after how bad Flash just left a brown skid mark over the box office. But yeah, who knew a film that needed multiple rewrites, held back, and also had a lead star who turned out to be a fucking piece of shit would stall your box office numbers. Go figure. Anyway, so we're going to be here talking about the announcement for who is the new Superman and our new Lois Lane. And no, it's not Nick Cage. I just picked. I know a lot of people saw that and went, "Oh my God, it's Nick Cage!" For better, some of you for better or for worse. But no, that actually is a thing though. Nicolas Cage's version of Superman, just real quick, Nicolas Cage's version of Superman is apparently going to be canon in the upcoming issues of Superman Batman by Mark Waid. So, get ready for that. I know I am. Anyway, so our new Superman is David Corenswet. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. And our new Lois Lane is Rachel Brosnan, who I think is the daughter of Pierce Brosnan. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. I mean, not just because it's like last name, but I think it is like his daughter. But yeah, David Corenswet, most of you guys probably are like, who? Well, it was the same thing with Henry Cavill. And yes, I am sad that we're not having Cavill as Superman anymore. I'm really hoping his Warhammer 40k series does take off. I really hope that his Warhammer 40k series does really launch. Also, thank you, Jason, for sending me this. Thank you for sending me this information, Jason Voorhees 2011. I was gonna do this sooner, but I was like, I gotta get some food. I've had a bad day. But yeah, this new actor, he has been in things. He recently was in Pearl, the prequel to X. So horror movies always give you your start. He's 29 years old. He's, I think, roughly like just the youngest Superman we've had. I think he will be 30 by the point he gets the role that he gets in the movie. So, yeah. I mean, obviously he'll be 30. Why did I say I think he'll be 30? Yeah, he'll just be pushing 30 when the movie comes out next year. So, Superman Legacy. I'm very excited for this. It's the first major project of this new era of characters, along with Creature Commandos. I think we'll see those both. I think we'll see Creature Commandos early next year, if all things go to James Gunn's plan. But Superman Legacy, I'm very excited about. It's a Superman who has been... It's not an origin story. Thank God we're not doing another origin story. We are getting Lex Luthor, which I'm like, I didn't want. Hopefully it won't be just Superman versus Lex. I'm really hoping it's not Superman versus Lex, and this new era of DC doesn't depend on like characters we've seen 100 times. Although I had apparently one of the Skarsgård, it's competing between Bill Skarsgård and his brother Alexander Skarsgård for Lex Luthor. I don't know who is who, but I heard Bill Skarsgård's also up for the role of Alec Holland for Swamp Thing, which I'm like, yeah, let him be Alec Holland. I think he'd be great. Getting back to this though, I think that, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, David Corenswet, he's no this guy, he's no Henry Cavill. I'm like, yeah, obviously. But remember when Henry Cavill was cast and everyone was like, really? Some no-name schmuck? From buttfuck nowhere. I mean, yeah, he was part of a BBC show, but that's really his only claim to fame. That's what we say with every Superman actor. It's like when the Doctor regenerates and we have a new actor. It's like you're going through that phase of not my Doctor. Oh, this is really good. Oh, he regenerated. Not my Doctor. You're at this phase right now. It's the same thing with Superman actors. It was the same thing with Cavill. And Cavill was the best thing about the DC films. One of the few good things, probably alongside Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman movie, the first one, and yeah, he was like, if you were to ask me like which was the best, it's definitely a tie between Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman and Henry Cavill's Superman. I know a lot of people like Ben Affleck Batman. I just was like, do it. Anyway, I'm open to the idea of a younger Superman who's apparently been around for, like, they said 5 to 10 years. So this is a lived-in world, and I am hoping we get other villains through Luthor. I'm kind of hoping that while we do have Luthor, I'm hoping he's not the major threat. I'm hoping we get, like, knowing James Gunn, who is directing the movie, I am hoping that that one of the villains we get is like a street level villain form. Because maybe save Brainiac for a super, but like reference Brainiac, like really give a reference to Brainiac in the future, like build him up, or Darkseid or something. As for who I'd like to see for like a villain for Superman to fight in here, while Luthor's like the guy pulling the strings, maybe Metallo or Parasite would be really cool. I would love one of those. Even Livewire. Like, maybe have... Like, one of those three would be my first three to have as the secondary villain for Superman to do battle with. Rachel Brosnan, I haven't seen anything with her in it, but cool. I'm always down... like, it's cool to have that we have our Lois Lane. Also, non sequitur, my friend Jason, not too long ago, when he said the news that they were announcing the new actor to play Superman and Lois, the new actors for Superman and Lois, he said, "How much you bet Marvel's gonna go, oh yeah, well here's our cast for Fantastic Four. How much you bet they're gonna do that this week, just to spite DC? You know, how much you bet Disney's gonna do that just to spite Disney and, Warner Brothers and, yeah, Warner Brothers and DC Comics. I would not put it past them to do that, or... Because I have heard rumors that, like, because now they're not doing San Diego Comic-Con, which, that's a whole thing of none of the major studios are doing anything with San Diego Comic-Con, but that's a story for another time. But I do imagine, like, sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, or even like the end of the week, they're just gonna, like, Disney and Marvel are just gonna be like, oh yeah, fuck you, here's our cast for Fantastic Four. Boom. Yeah. So, just to be a little spiteful, because let's be real, they can't, like, these companies can be to one another. Hell, I'm even half expecting, quite literally half expecting them to drop the cast tonight, just to be like an extra fuck you on top. I would not be, would anyone be shocked if they did? Really? But anyway, I'm very excited for this movie. I'm very excited for this new universe. The one movie I'm most excited for of this new era of the DC movies. Obviously, Blue Beetle is going to be the first DC character, but not the DC movie. So I'm very happy Blue Beetle's safe, and that's the movie I'm most excited. That was the one DC film I was most excited for, even though I did say Shazam. But then I watched Shazam and went, I feel like Blue Beetle's going to be better. So Blue Beetle's the one I've been like, yeah, let's do, a Blue Beetle should be good. I'm very excited for this era, but the movie I'm most excited for is The Authority, who will appear in this film. I think it's going to, like, from what I understand also, is there's going to be a little bit of, obviously mentioning The Authority and Lex Luthor, so maybe it could be, maybe we could get the Elite as the villains. Who knows, but it is, Gunn's, I remember Gunn saying something, and maybe I just misunderstood. I remember Gunn saying that this will take a lot of inspiration from what's so funny about Truth, Justice, and the American Way, one of the greatest Superman stories out there, which I really much love. And yeah, I'm very excited for The Authority and every other project coming out. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this casting announcement for Superman and Lois Lane? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know. Once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.